Oh, yeah, sir. I don't feel comfortable opening this door without my parents here, sir.
Who are you?
I think there's a lot of work there to be done by the chief of the Baton Rouge Police Department to determine if policies and procedures were followed.
I live by myself. Nobody else lives here.
Buffalo Police Department now says they can't comment on pending litigation, but a police captain did tell local TV station.
But after city lawyers to legally block it from becoming public, there's a group of aldermen tonight who say the mayor owes the...
That officer is now under investigation, and we warn you, the video is hard to watch. Here's CBS's Jeff Pegues.
The failure on our part. I don't know if it's not enough training or what with our guys. And I apologize for that on our part.
Number 4. Home invasion without warrant. A 16-year-old boy in Carpentersville, Illinois, was found missing and suspected to be hiding at a friend's home. Police showed up at the boy's home twice to search for her, each time when his parents were not home. The situation escalated on the second visit, when one officer entered the home and grabbed the teen around the throat, knocking over a nearby chair and pinning him down on a sofa. The second officer can be seen running upstairs. The boy and his family are suing the village of Carpentersville, Carpentersville Police Commander Paul Bryan, and the unidentified Carpentersville police officers for searching the home without a warrant, among other counts that include false imprisonment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and invasion of privacy. The lawsuit alleges that a friend of the teen ran away from home June 13, and the girl's parents went with police officers to his home.
The door's open.
Oh, yeah, sir. I don't feel comfortable opening this door without my parents here, sir.
Who are you?
Yes, sir.
What's your name? How old
I
are
don't
you?
even feel comfortable.
How old are you?
don't
I
feel
need to
comfortable.
find your girlfriend.
My son, my mama.
You're my
Yeah.
son.
No,
What's
I'm
your name?
my mom's son.
Where's your
That's
mom
my
at?
It was an illegal search of this home. It was an illegal seizure of that minor, and ultimately it was a false arrest.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? How old
I
are
don't
you?
even feel comfortable.
How old are you?
don't
I
feel
need to
comfortable.
find your girlfriend.
While the police were searching the house, the detained teen's brother called their mother at work, crying. Violet Hernandez spoke to the officers and told them they didn't have a warrant. At that point, the officer hung up the phone. The family attorney says the search was an illegal search of the home, seizure of the minor, and ultimately a false arrest. The village and its police department take all police interactions with the public seriously, and a third-party investigation is ongoing to address the appropriateness or inappropriateness of the involved officers' actions. Number 3. Officers strip search teen. On New Year's Day of last year, Clarence Green was pulled over and soon after was seen standing in the street behind an SUV with his pants down and knickers showing. In his search for drugs, the cop touched him in public. After that, cops searched Green's brother, who is 16 years old, in the same way.
Strip searching a 16-year-old and his older brother during a traffic stop in broad daylight.
Than it does to constitutional policing. The office
than it does like constitutional policing. Lawyer for the Green family, Thomas Frampton, said it was clear that the officers involved were not doing anything that the Supreme Court has said is legal for police officers to do. From the officer's body camera footage after the traffic stop, we can see him going into the Green family's home without an order and with his gun drawn.
And tonight, disturbing video has surfaced of a police officer in Baton Rouge.
anything that the Supreme Court has said is permissible for law enforcement officers to do.
That officer is now under investigation, and we warn you, the video is hard to watch. Here's CBS's Jeff Pegues.
I think what's captured in the video bears a closer resemblance to
Nor it turns out the police reports in the investigation had been revised nearly a dozen times.
If they were not, then disciplinary action should follow.
During the search, police reportedly found drugs and an arm. Clarence Green was jailed for 5 months until a judge ordered his immediate release because the police demonstrated a serious and wanton disregard for defendants' constitutional rights. In the court order, the judge also said that police reports about the probe had been changed about 12 times. CBS News was told by the Baton Rouge Police Department that an internal review had been done. The cops are still on the job, though. The police chief decides if the cops will be punished in any way. I believe the Baton Rouge Police Department's chief needs to do a lot of work to check to see if rules and regulations were followed. Ronald Serpis, a professor at Loyola University, New Orleans, said, if they weren't, then they should be punished. Number 2. Police raid wrong house. City of Chicago. After body cam footage of the raid was made public, Mayor Lori Lightfoot apologized to a woman whose home was wrongly searched by Chicago police. In February 2019, Chicago police said they were carrying out a search order on the home of a woman who turned out to be innocent.
Cheryl, the mayor said earlier this afternoon she didn't know that graphic police body camera existed.
I live by myself. Nobody else lives here.
I am deeply sorry and troubled that her home was invaded.
Until it surfaced in media reports earlier this week, she said it was never brought to her attention.
Anjanette Young said, "This was so scary for me that I'm still dealing with it after 2 years." On the body cam film, you can hear her say, "You won't let me call anyone. You won't let me dress. You're not in the right place. That name doesn't belong to anyone here. This is not correct information for you." Police made Young stand naked in front of them for more than 40 minutes while they searched her house, leaving me naked in front of them, putting chains around my wrists while I was naked. That shouldn't happen to anyone, she said. The cops broke into Young's house while she and her lawyer stood in front of the Chicago police headquarters and yelled at them. "They did not serve me. They didn't keep me safe," she said. "They didn't care about me." The city tried to stop Young's lawyer from getting the body cam film, the lawyer said. They say they turned down the FOIA request because the investigation was still going on, Young's lawyer, Keenan Salter, said. "This has nothing to do with the protective order. This is about a lie." Mayor Lightfoot said on Wednesday that she didn't know about the disturbing police body camera video until it came out earlier this week. Mayor Lightfoot said she was sorry after trying to separate herself from the city's effort to block the video.
I don't even know what you're doing. You got the wrong house.
But after city lawyers tried to legally block it from becoming public, there's a group of aldermen tonight who say the mayor owes the...
If we are for justice, if we are for accountability, we need to make sure that that information is out.
Mayor Lightfoot is asking that all video from the body camera footage that night be released to the public.
In handcuffs on me while I was naked. No one should have to experience that.
I've been very harsh in my comments to everyone involved in this huge mess. Miss Young's honor was taken away, and that's not okay, Lightfoot said. "I'm sorry. No matter what you went through should never have happened." A number of aldermen on the City Council of Chicago want full hearings. 33rd Ward Alderman Rosanna Rodriguez Sanchez said, "We need to make sure that information gets out if we care about the safety and well-being of black women, if we care about justice, if we care about accountability."
Young's lawyer says they plan to be filing lawsuits against both the city and the Chicago Police Department.
Anjanette Young stood with her attorney today in front of Chicago Police headquarters, calling out.
She's also asking state lawmakers to take another look at laws that govern body cam video.
They didn't serve me. They didn't protect me. They didn't care about me.
You got the wrong house.
And that she had to face the humiliation and trauma that she suffered.
The mayor wants all body cam video from that night to be made public and wants lawmakers in the state to look into the rules that govern body cam video. Young's lawyer said that they will be suing both the city and the Chicago Police Department in the next few days. The event has been being looked into by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability for around a year. Number 1. Bounty hunter invades home. Reports say that a couple in upstate New York has sued the city of Buffalo, its police commissioner, and other people after armed reward hunters broke into their home last month.
We're going to turn now to some terrifying moments for a family confronted by bounty hunters with guns drawn for a midnight search.
Felt disrespected. All my neighbors were outside. My fiance and my 3-year-old daughter are crying.
Buffalo Police Department now says they can't comment on pending litigation, but a police captain did tell local TV station.
So the family is now suing, and they're suing the police as well, who stood by as it happened. It was all caught on camera. Whit Johnson has the story.
According to the Buffalo News, Jake Reinhardt was woken up quickly when two Pennsylvania bounty hunters with a shotgun and an AR-15 semi-auto rifle banged on his front door late at night. From what could be seen, 7 Buffalo police officers were waiting nearby. The bounty hunters forced Reinhardt, who was shirtless and barefoot, outside while his fiancée held their 3-year-old daughter inside while she was 8 months pregnant, the story said. The claim says the bounty hunters told Reinhardt they were looking for his brother Luke Reinhardt, who was on the run. His bond was taken away because he didn't show up to court in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, where he was charged with several misdemeanors. Local news sources say that Reinhardt can be heard saying on home security video that Luke does not live at the address and was not in the home at the time.
The bail bond company, Bail Bond LLC, is also releasing a statement saying in part,
and the Buffalo police had even less business participating with them in these raids.
I felt disrespected. All my neighbors were outside. My fiance and my 3-year-old daughter are crying.
I don't know what agency that is either. Me either. They're from.
Kyle, you're in our part. I don't know if it's not enough training or what with our guys. And I apologize for that on our part.
they had no direct response to what happened in this case.
WKBW-TV said that Reinhardt can be heard asking the two men if they have a warrant as they go into the house to search it. The bounty hunters ask Reinhardt to move out of the way before drawing their arms and entering the house. They don't show any papers. According to the Buffalo News, the claim says that the two men found Reinhardt's fiancée and told her to put down their crying child. Then they searched an apartment on the second floor where Reinhardt's renters lived with two young children. Luke Reinhardt wasn't in the house. Reports say that the civil suit was launched against the city of Buffalo, Police Commissioner Byron Lockwood, the police officers who were at the scene, the two bail agents, the bail company, and other people. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.